Hey guys, so a week ahead of than what I wanted to be. Basically the computer fucked up. I wasn't going to reboot the computer again, reboot the show again, so I just simmed the set up the show by the computer and pretend they had a week off when they didn't. So we're just going to go with that as a plot point. But in the pre-show about that decent wrestling, the Killer Bees defeated the Young Stallions in 8:22 and Jim Burnsville defeated Paul Ramone by pinfall. Jim Burnsville 57, Brian Bear 53, Jim Powell 31. Paul Ramone 39, not bad. No work appearance. Howard Finkel and Jesse Clemency and what number are we on now, guys? Does anyone know? Let's have a look. See. More videos. Really weekly. I know we're on episode 1985. That's episode 3 gone out, and this will be episode number 5. So episode number 7 is what I said. So next episode will be number 6. Awesome. So episode number 5. Hope you guys are ready for this. In no work improvements, 55 C minus. Not bad. In a decent pre-show match, Chris Benoit and the Rock and Roll Express defeated Regal and Team Awesome when Ricky Morton defeated Steven Regal by pin with the missile dropkick in 14:20. Robert Gibson 65, Ricky Morton 66, Chris Benoit 69, Steven Regal 52, Mike Rotundo 60, Barry Windham 72. Ricky Morton in Technol, Benoit in Performance, and Regal in Performance of 61C. Holy shit, these matches are good. We basically anyone who doesn't get a match or is like an authority figure I don't use normally just gets thrown on the commentary desk during the pre-show, just so everyone gets used so no one can complain when it comes to contracts. In a decent pre-show match, Sting, Shane Douglas, and Archangel defeated Bob Orton Jr., Mr. Perfect, and Nikolai Koloff in 14:32, and Shane Douglas defeated Mr. Perfect by pin for the pile driver. Archangel's a weak link, that's fine. Mr. Perfect's getting better at his gimmick. Nikolai Koloff seeing off his game. Archangel 34, Shane Douglas 47, Sting 57, Nikolai Koloff 67. Shane Douglas in Technol. That's what I want to see. Mr. Perfect 75 and Bob Orton Jr. 73. I was going to say, where's their thing? And then in a pre-show about a good wrestling and a decent match of crowd, the Bulldogs defeated Fantastics in 14:36 when Dave Boy Smith defeated Tommy Rogers by pin for the power clean lift diving headbutt. Dynamite 82, David Boy 83, Tommy Rogers 50, and Bobby Fulton 50. Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers both improving performance at 77B. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hopefully I'll get this done by... Probably not. I thought it was earlier than that. It's now 10:40. Jeez, where's the time gone this morning? Hopefully I'll get this done by 1 then. Probably not, because I've got another 2 of these to do, and then I've got the Saturday night main event, so I've got 3 big shows as well. So probably won't get this done until about 2:30. So Hogan's Banner goes, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Tonight the 3 of us go to war in our main event live on Superstars. Last week we had a nice little break off. This week we are back, and this time the war is being me, Andre and Billy Graham will send Flair, Piper, Paul and Piper to the abyss. We'll win. Now we're going to go and get ready for the big main event match tonight, brother. 76B minus. Beautiful. Let's move on. In a poor match, Lillian Kai, Linda Dallas, Luna, Medusa defeated Americana, Susie Spirit, Susan Star, Susie Spirit, and Velvet McIntyre in 8:22, and Medusa defeated Velvet McIntyre by the German suplex. Susan Star, the only one improving when she was improving in performance. Velvet McIntyre 45, Susie Spirit 33, Susan Star 41, Americana 34. Medusa 48, Luna 52, Linda Dallas 42, Lillian Kai 53. No occurrence, Susan Star improving in performance. Don't forget, guys, all new storylines will begin tonight on WWF Monday Night Raw live at WWE Monday Night Raw will be live at around about 9 o'clock. Hopefully 9 o'clock if YouTube do it right. That's what it should be scheduled for. So don't miss out on that as we bring in new storylines. It's going to be a good time in both Raw and SmackDown and you'll get to see what happens on the Monday Night Raw following our SummerSlam pay-per-view. In a good match, Greg Valentine defeated Michael Haynes in 5:32 by pinfall. Michael Haynes 68, Greg Valentine 73, no work appearance. Anyway, let's get on with this. Instead of hyping up something that's going to happen later. Tito, did you see that Greg Valentine is a great wrestler? You just saw that. I am better, or I would not be champion. I'm a fine champion. Every time I ask to put this belt on the line, it goes on the line. And tonight will be no different. So watch your space. Tito is coming. We'll see. Doesn't mean he's defending his belt, it just means he does what he's asked of him. In the battle, decent wrestling with them achieved the fearsome men, Ken and Nagasaki, Mankind, Vader and the Undertaker defeated Fabulous Lawrence, Teddy Taylor and the Rockers in 818 when Ken and Nagasaki defeated Mighty Janela by pinfall with a Kamazaki crash. Fabulous Lawrence Sweet Link, that's fine. Undertaker 54, Vader 64, Mankind 55, Ken and Nagasaki 65. Teddy Taylor 54, Mighty Janela 49, Michaels 52, Fabulous Lawrence 39. Terry Taylor improving in Rumble in performance and Fabulous Lawrence in performance. Well done, Terry Taylor. You get my thumbs up from that match. And then we do a promo with Ted DiBiase because I felt like doing something a little different. So it goes, everyone has a price and I can pay people off. I don't need the wages from the WWF. I have more money than this company can give me. You see, I'm the future of this company and I'm going to take down whoever has the title when it's my time to shine. 75B minus from Ted. Not bad. Well done, Ted. In a battle, I had great wrestling and good heat. Brutus Beefcake, Chili Blanchard, Arn Anderson, Ollie Anderson defeated Sunshine, Rick Rude, Tito Santana, Stan Hansen 8-14. 77B to Chili Blanchard sustained a bicep rip. Great. Stan Hansen 85, Tito Santana 74, Rick Rude 68, Sergeant Slaughter 73, Ollie Anderson 69, Arn Anderson 75, Chili Blanchard 79. Brutus Beefcake 60. Tito Santana and Techno 77B. Beautiful. Also, in this save, Stan Hansen ain't going to boycott to Japan and then come back and attack all my people. I'm in a group called the Japanese Invaders. Go and watch some of the other series on my channel and you'll find out which one that is. It's not, I think it's Impact. That's MPW. When we meet in our Bull Rope match, I came here to be a star. And I've done that, Terry Funk. And it's going to be an awesome match. You see, there'll be blood and violence. But at the end of the night, Damien will be on your chest. 74B minus. I can't wait to do my big promo, what I'm really looking forward to do. In the battle, I had good wrestling and a decent match of crowd. Jim Duggan defeated Adrian Adonis in 5:42 by pivotal running clothesline tackle. Jim Duggan 65, Adrian Adonis 74. Jim Duggan in performance, 77B. Oh, it's not next. In the next section match, Ted DiBiase defeated Ricky Steamboat in 5:44 by pivotal after distraction from Randy Savage. Ricky Steamboat 89, Ted DiBiase 85. Ricky Steamboat in Rumble 76B minus. In a battle, I had great wrestling and good heat. The Hart Foundation, Owen Hart, Jim Nadine and Bret Hart drew with Magnum TA Road Warriors in 7:43 following a double countout. Bret Hart 79, Jim Nadine Hart 69, Owen Hart 69, Magnum TA 75, Road Warrior Hawk 79, and Road Warrior Animal 78. We're going to book something for WrestleMania. We've also got another match added for WrestleMania. Harley Race vs Dusty Rhodes will be happening. Not only that, Magnum TA. Not Mankind, Magnum TA, thank you. Will be in action. He will be taking on Owen freaking Hart. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm really struggling with what to do with the monsters. But I want them to be booked. So let's book the Fearsome Men, Jim Cornette's boys in a match. And I'm going to have a bit of fun with this because we haven't got this yet. So I think we're going to go for it. I know it's going to probably... regular, yeah, that's good. Page pimp sub. Alright. Let's go for this, shall we? So Kendo and Nagasaki. Mankind. I love the fact Vader and Undertaker are doing better than most of the other people on here. The Undertaker and the man they call Vader. Of course, we're going to have to do the Rockers, because why not? Because it's going to be like the opening match of the night. It's going to get everybody going. Singles. And then it'll probably throw Archangel and Benoit into the mix. So that's going to be your opening match probably for the show. A steel cage match between the Fearsome Men and those guys. Just get those guys into WrestleMania Spirit. 77B for this. And of course, after the match, Bret Hart, Road Warrior Hawk, Jim Dillon, Owen Hart, Magnum TA won't stop fighting, even despite the time of security to break them up. It's an all-out brawl to the back. Ding, 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 ding. In a good match, Honky Tonk Man defeated Bob Backlund in 8:21 by pinfall. The Devil Hurt Jesus. Honky Tonk Man 58, Bob Backlund 77. These two have pretty good chemistry after the match. No work improvements. Well, if that's the case, let's book them for WrestleMania, shall we? Because why the hell not? They've got good chemistry. So at the moment, if I see anyone's got good chemistry and I know they've got nothing planned for the pay-per-view, they will be thrown into a match at the pay-per-view, because I need as many matches set up for WrestleMania as possible, because I need to get people interested. And if I book it at events time. So this is the angle I've been really excited to do Very creepy. Randy Savage, of course, is a crazy gimmick. He's losing the plot and he just stands there and he goes, Steamboat. 1, 2. Savage is coming for you. 3, 4. Better lock your door. 5, 6. Grab your crucifix. 7, 8. Better watch your back again. 9, 10. Gonna beat you down. And he basically just laughs and then walks off. Creepy Randy Savage. Don't know why that came to me. I don't know why I'm doing 1, 2, Freddy coming for you as an angle, but I liked it and it felt good to do it, so I did it. In the next section match, Terry Funk and Harley Race defeat Jake Roberts and Dusty Rhodes in 7:43, and Terry Funk defeat Jake Roberts by pin of the pile driver. Dusty Rhodes 83, Jake Roberts 86, Harley Race 80, Terry Funk 76. No occurrence, Jake Roberts getting better his gimmick. Nice, 75B minus. Of course, WWF's on the road all the time as well. In the next section match, Randy Savage defeat Junkyard Dog in 8:07 by pinfall. Junkyard Dog 70, Randy Savage 86. No work improvements. Randy Savage, of course, getting a win over Junkyard Dog. Just makes sense. And it's on to our main event as Billy Graham, Andre the Giant, and Hulk Hogan take on Ric Flair, Paul Orndorff, and Roddy Piper. In the next section match, Andre the Giant, Billy Graham, and Hulk Hogan defeat Ric Flair, Paul Orndorff, and Roddy Piper in 2026 when Billy Graham defeated Paul Orndorff by pinfall. Hulk Hogan 100, Billy Graham 87, Andre the Giant 95, Roddy Piper 90, Paul Orndorff 88, Ric Flair 98. Roddy Piper improving techno. All the storylines advanced for the segment and gained heat. That's where we're going to end our first edition of Superstars in episode number 5 of this. 79B, great show, great match. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you again for another. I think the next one is actually the Saturday night's main event. I don't know. I think that's this Saturday. If not, then it's the Madison Square Gardens, and if it's not that, it's the other thing we do in a month. I can't remember what it's called. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you again real soon. 10,000 people have packed out the LA Lakefront Arena. This coming Sunday night is we're going to be live from Madison Square Gardens. We've not only got Madison Square Gardens coming up, we've got the Supercard at the end of the month as well. So we've got another one of these, a Supercard and a Madison Square Gardens. It is now 12 o'clock. Way. Spike Hubber, 33, Tony Charles, 46. I thought I'd do some little Jeffing tonight. Tony Charles in performance and Spike Hubber in performance. I'm going to bring these two in, give them a chance to shine, see what they can do. Because then they'll go into my aluminium, and I'm thinking about opening up a training ground, so it's going to be quite interesting to see what they can do. In a decent pre-show match, Sting defeat Greg Valentine in 8:20 by pinfall distraction on Tito Santana. Sting 61, Greg Valentine 68. No working moves. I think I fricked up this show because I had 5 faces left and only 2 heels, so I think I fricked up somewhere. In a pre-show bout that had decent wrestling. In a decent pre-show match, Michael Haynes and Road Warriors defeated Nikki Koloff and Young Stallions 7:59 when Michael Haynes defeated Jim Powers by pinfall. Road Warrior Hawk potentials over and that's Road Warrior Hawk 82, Animal 73, Michael Haynes 71, Nikolai Koloff 69, Jim Powers 43, and Paul Ramone 43. No working moves, 75B minus. In a poor pre-show match, Val McIntyre, Susan Starr, Susan Spirit, and Americana defeated Lily Kai, Linda Dennis, Luna, and Medusa. In 83 when Susan Spirit defeated Medusa by pin of the Sunset Flip. Americana 39, Susan Spirit 34, Susan Starr 43, Val McIntyre 46, Medusa 48, Luna 52, Linda Dennis 41, and Lily Kai 54. Susan Starr improved in flying, a 51D+. This looks okay. In a decent pre-show match, Aidan Donis, Stephen Regal, Owen Hart, and Bruce Beefcake defeated Jim Duggan, Archangel, Chris Benoit, and Shane Douglas in 8:30 when Bruce Beefcake defeated Archangel by pin with a high knee. Shane Douglas 47, Benoit 66, Archangel 33, Jim Duggan 72. Bruce Beefcake 61, Owen Hart 66, Stephen Regal 48, and Nigel Donis 71. I know Archangel's the weak link, Owen Hart in Rumble and Flying, but I'm trying to get him to improve a 68C+. And these 3 here are one night only, guys. So in a decent pre-show match, Rick Rude, Magnum TA, Sergeant Short, Tony Rogers, and Bobby Fulton defeat Bret Hart, Jimmy Dean, Bob Yuma, Chief Thundercloud, and Brian Walsh when 7:52 when Magnum TA defeated Brian Walsh. Bret Hart, the great performance Bret Hart, so that has really been good. Bobby Fulton 51, Tommy Rogers 54, Sergeant Short 65, Magnum TA 66, Rick Rude 74, Brian Walsh 20, Chief Thundercloud 18, Bob Yuma 32, Jim Nadine 68, Bret Hart 78, I think Magnum TA in performance and Tommy Rogers in performance 60+. Yes, 88B. Woo! Sad news. One of the 4 horsemen is out for 2 months and 1 week. But Trinity will be back. Now, WWF was in England for a house show in Hogan. It was you versus the 3 horsemen. And once again, you was cheered and I was booed. You see, it's getting close to the big match, the prize fight, the money maker. I'm going to take away your goal and it's going to be mine, and I'll stand here as your WWF World Heavyweight Champion. You see, Hogan, us 2 are the most popular wrestlers on the WWF roster, and putting us 2 against each other on the biggest night of the year is going to make a fight for the ages, and one which I'll win, because I am the limo riding, jet flying son of a gun. Woo, woo, woo! Mean Gene has been proven in acting and better performance skills as always. But Arn Anderson, Ollie Anderson, of course, down there, an 88B plus, beautiful. Then in about that, great wrestling and good heat. The Rock'n'Roll Express defeat the Bulldogs in 7-12, and Ricky Morton defeat Davey Boyd by pivot with a double drop kick. Robert Gibson 70, Ricky Morton 71, Dynamite Kid 80, Davey Boyd 84. No work from 76B minus. In about that, good heat, great wrestling and good heat. Tito Santana defeated Arn Anderson in 29 by pinfall. He makes dance number 13 of his WWF Intercontinental title. Arn Anderson 71, Tito Santana 74. No work from 76B minus. After the match, Greg Valentine runs in and starts beating him down until Scary pull him off. Screaming, "This bout will be mine, you bastard!" In an exceptional match, Ted DiBiase and Harley Race defeated Bob Backlund and Dusty Rhodes in 7:38 when Harley Race defeated Bob Backlund by pinfall with a pile driver. Dusty Rhodes 80, Bob Backlund 73, Harley Race 79, Ted DiBiase 88. No work from 76B minus. Then Ricky's in the back, and I don't know what the hell's going on with my head at the moment, but I'm now into nursery rhymes promos. As you'll find out in a second. Really? He's going to quote horror film soundtracks now? Well, he's just losing it. And it's not only worrying for me, but I'm concerned for the safety of Miss Elizabeth. You see, I'm going to fight for my life at WrestleMania. It's going to be me once again who wins because of this. Randy Savage sat on a wall. Randy Savage had a great fall. Ricky Steamboat came in and pinned him all over again. 77B. Right. What the hell? 1, 2 Savages coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, better grab your suitcase. Now we've got Humpty Dumpty. What's next? Hey Diddle Diddle? Or Jack and Jill? I don't know. Well, I'll come up with something because I'm going to keep this going after WrestleMania because I'm having fun with these nursery rhymes quotes. In above that, fantastic and great wrestling, Ollie Anderson and Ric Flair defeated Honky Tonk Man and Stan Hansen in 8:09 when Ollie Anderson defeated Stan Hansen by pinfall. Ric Flair 86, Ollie Anderson 55, Stan Hansen 89, Honky Tonk Man 54. Honky Tonk Man in Technical 76B minus. Well, that's a nuisance, isn't it? Because they're bloody horsemen. And then Bret Hart is in the back with Owen. He goes, "Last week you wanted to get us counted out. You see, we're not giving up until the tag titles are around our waist, and we go home as the 3 winners." And Jimmy goes, "You see, Magnum TA, you got involved in our business last week. Now you're facing Owen Hart, and he's going to destroy you at WrestleMania. We're going to be the tag champions, and this is going to be an awesome night." I have got plans for the future where Bret Hart will become the single star of the Hart Foundation, and these 2 will become the tag team. But that will be happening after WrestleMania. In an exceptional match, Jake Roberts defeated Roddy Piper in 8:29 by pinfall after distraction from Billy Graham. Roddy Piper 91, Jake Roberts 87. No work agreements at the announced there. Terry Funk's pretty weak, 75B minus. Just thought I'd advance it that way. Then in an exceptional match, Paul Orndorff and Terry Funk defeated Andre the Giant and Billy Graham in 7:45 and Paul Orndorff defeated Billy Graham by pinfall with a pile driver. Terry Funk's weak link. Billy Graham 85, Andre 95, Terry Funk 74, Paul Orndorff 84. No work improvement, 76B minus. Not bad. And let me see if Val McIntyre in the back. And she goes, "This woman's title is mine. Look at Lily Kai. She thinks she's so good. I'm so much better and I've been here longer. I have faced Fabulous Moolah and Mae Young. The door is open for the next generation, and I'm a part of the old and new, and I'm coming for the gold." Lovely promo for Val McIntyre. I'm sure Mean Gene was getting a bit of a heartache. And then I ran out of storylines to tell in angles, so I thought I'd throw Jim Cornette on screen for once. These men are feared, and people are scared of them. Now at WrestleMania, these 4 men are going to be locked inside a steel cage. It's going to be beautiful as they destroy every single one of them into tiny, tiny pieces. 70C plus for Jim Cornette. Well done. In a decent match, Team Awesome defeated the Rockers in 7:52 by pinfall when Bayron defeated Shawn Michaels by pinfall. The Superplex. Barry Windham carried the match to his ring performance. Mike Rotundo 56, Barry Windham 69, Mighty Jannetty 56, Shawn Michaels 56. Mike Rotundo improving in performance, a 69C plus. In a decent match, the Fearsome Men, The Undertaker, Vader, Kendo, and Mankind defeat Terry Taylor, Fabulous Sons, and Killer Bees in 808 when Ken and Axel defeat Jim Burns-Earl by pinfall with the power of hypnosis. Mankind 53, Kendo 66, Vader 61. Undertaker 57, Fabulous Lawrence 48, Terry Taylor 50, Jim Burns-Earl 56, Brian Bear 50. Mankind in Technical, Terry Taylor in Performance, Vader in Rumble, and Brian Bear in Rumble 62C. Then in a bout of superb wrestling and great heat, Junkyard Dog and Ricky Steamboat defeat Randy Savage and Mr. Perfect in 750 when Ricky Steamboat defeat Mr. Perfect by pinfall flying karate chop. Ricky Steamboat 85, Junkyard Dog 80, Mr. Perfect 65, Randy Savage 52. Ricky Steamboat in Rumble and Junkyard Dog in Technical. Randy Savage and Mr. Perfect don't work, the times all over the place. 77B, not a bad match. And then your main event of the night is Hulk Hogan versus Bob Orton Jr. 78B. In an exceptional match, Hulk Hogan defeated Bob Orton Jr. in 1951 by pinfall the Axe Bomber. Bob Orton Jr. 71, Hulk Hogan 100. No work improvements, 78B, not bad. And then after the match, Hulk Hogan celebrating his victory in the ring when Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Ollie Anderson running and attacking, beating Hogan down to the mat. I would have had Truly, but Truly's injured, so there we go. 75B minus. We're going to end tonight's show with a 78B, increase our popularity in all 830 regions we are being broadcast to. Legend, I'll see you again on Saturday night, live from Madison Square Gardens. And then we've got one more WWF Superstars to book. And then we've got the Super, whatever it's called, Super Card of the Month, or March Super Show, whatever it's called. We'll see you for those two and Madison Square Gardens next. Welcome back. WWF is live from Madison Square Gardens from the 20,000 people. The Four Horsemen, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Ollie Anderson defeat Michael Haynes, Honky Tonk Man, and Dusty Rhodes in 1526 when Ric Flair defeated Honky Tonk Man by submission. Sustained a concussion, Dusty Rhodes 78, Honky Tonk Man 51, Michael Haynes 61, Ollie Anderson 57, Arn Anderson 73, Ric Flair 99, Michael Haynes in Rumble and Honky Tonk Man in Rumble. Ric Flair shone in the match 71C+. Thank you, Gerald Briscoe. In a poor match, Medusa and Linda Dallas defeat Susie Spirit and Americana in 1434 when Linda Dallas defeats Susie Spirit by pinfall. Americana 41, Susie Spirit 35, Linda Dallas 44, Medusa 52. No welcome risk, 49D+. In an exceptional match, Tito Santana and Ricky Steamboat defeated Randy Savage and Greg Valentine in 1523 when Ricky Steamboat defeated Greg Valentine by pinfall flying karate chop. Randy Savage and Greg Valentine versus Jimmy to go. Interesting. Ricky Steamboat 88, Tito Santana 75, Greg Valentine 78, Randy Savage 100. Ricky Steamboat improving in Rumble, was that? Yeah. Awesome. 82B. I can see a lot of 90s coming out at WrestleMania. In above our decent wrestling, Madame Cheat, Terry Taylor, Shane Dawes, The Rock was supposed to defeat the Fearsome Men, Vader, The Undertaker, Mankind, and Ken Nagasaki. In 1452, and Shane Dawes defeated Undertaker by pinning the belly-to-belly suplex. Ken Nagasaki 68, Mankind 55, Taker 56, Vader 66, Shane Dawes 50, Terry Taylor 45, Robert Gibson 57, Ricky Morton 56. Terry Taylor and Vader in Performance and Rumble, 66C+, not bad. Let's move on. In the battle, had great wrestling and decent match across the Hart Foundation. Brett, Jim, and Owen defeated Magneto and the Road Warriors. In 1458, and Bret Hart defeated Magneto by pinfall, 81B. Road Warrior Hawk 79, Animal 69, Magneto 60. Owen 70, Jim Nadine 72, Bret Hart 82. Owen in Rumble and Performance, good Owen, 81B. Whoop whoop. In about that good wrestling and decent match card, the Bulldogs defeat the Killer Bees in 1510 when David Boyd defeated Brian Blair by pin with a running power slam. Jim Burns-Earl 64, Brian Blair 58, Dynamite Kid 74, David Boyd 73, no weapons 26B minus. In about that decent wrestling, Val McIntyre defeated Luna in 1444 by pin for the McIntyre roll. Luna 54, Val McIntyre 53, no weapons 59C. In a good match, the fabulous Lawrence Stan Hansen, Junkyard Dog, and Jim Duggan defeat Adrian Donis, Bob Batman, Bruce Beefcake, and Nikita Koloff in 1452 when Stan Hansen defeated Nikita Koloff by pinfall of Arrest and Lariat. Jim Duggan 71, Junkyard Dog 75, Stan Hansen 80, Fabulous Lawrence 41, Nikita Koloff 62, Bruce Beefcake 63, Bob Batman 81, and Adrian Donis 73. Adrian Donis in Flying 76B minus. Keep fucking staying, my pissing me. More. In a decent match, the Rockers defeated Young Stallions in 1455 and Shawn Michaels defeated Jim Powers by pin with the Rocker Shock. Mighty Genetic 51, Shawn Michaels 61, Jim Powers 48, Paul Ramon 45. Paul Ramon in performance is 59C. In a decent match, Terry Funk defeated Archangel and Chris Benoit in 14:48 when Terry Funk defeated Benoit by another pile driver. Terry Funk 73, Benoit 66, Archangel 36. He's still improving. No work improvements, but a nice little handicap match, 68C+. In an exceptional match, Andre the Giant defeated Arnand's Harley Race in 14:36 by another body slam. Harley Race 80, Andre the Giant 92, no work improvements, 77B. In a decent match, Team Awesome defeated the Fantastics in 15:03 and Mike Rotundo defeated Bobby Fulton by a pin with the Flying Lariat. Tommy Rogers 53, Bobby Fulton 52, Mike Rotundo 58, Barry Windham 64, no work improvements, 63C. Beautiful. In a Balvay good wrestling and a decent match, the crowd, Bob Orton Jr., Mr. Perfect, Steven Regal defeated Rick Rude, Sergeant Slaughter Sting in 15:10 and Steven Regal defeated Sting by pinfall. Steven Regal's struggling to keep out his ring performance, that's nice. Sting 63, Sergeant Slaughter 71, Rick Rude 69, Steven Regal 52, Mr. Perfect 61 and Bob Orton Jr. 76. Bob Orton Jr. in technical and Steven Regal in performance, good, 75B-. In an exceptional match, Ted DiBiase defeated Billy Graham in 15:06 by pinfall, following interference from Roddy Piper. Ted DiBiase 80, Billy Graham 91, no work improvements, 76B-. Then in a Balvay DC wrestling match, Lenny Kai defeated Susan Starr in 14:45 by pinfall the diving splash following botch minutes from Val McIntyre. Susan Starr 44, Lily Kine 53, no work improvements. She makes defense number 3 of her women's title. In an exceptional match, Jake Roberts defeated Paul Orndorff in 15:07 by pinfall. Paul Orndorff 89, Jake Roberts 87, no work improvements on 80B. And then our main event tonight is Hulk Hogan versus Roddy Piper. And AAB in an unbelievable match, Hulk Hogan defeated Roddy Piper in 24 minutes 56 by pinfall the big leg drop. Hulk Hogan makes defense number 13 of his WWF World Heavyweight title. Roddy Piper 95, Hogan 100, no work improvements, and 88B. We're going to end the show there. An 86B+. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I feel very bad about Flair. Let's just hope he's bloody better in time for... Hopefully he's not going to be off at all, actually. Right, Flair, there we go. But yeah, we're travelling through 1986 quite nicely. We've got we've only got one more Superstars of Wrestling and a Supercard. So we'll see you for Superstars of Wrestling on Friday night. Thanks for watching. 10,100 people have sold out this venue tonight so that they can enjoy WWF Superstars of Wrestling. I have done this with 5 minutes after I wanted to get this done. So, hooray, well done me. I'm very good at timing. In a decent push match, Shane Douglas, Chris Benoit and Archangel defeated Steven Regal, Nikai to Koloff and Brits Beefcake in 7 feet. Chris Benoit defeated Steven Regal by submission. Archangel 35, Benoit 67, Shane Douglas 50, Brits Beefcake 61, Nikai to Koloff 66, Regal 52, Shane Douglas improving performance. I am not watching, I'm keeping away from any spoilers, wrestling news websites, anything until tomorrow because I'm not going to be watching Super Showdown until Mum and Dad's tomorrow because I know I've got something to watch. In a decent push match, the Fearsome Men, Vader, Taker, and Mankind and Kendo Nagasaki defeat Haynes, Terry Taylor, and the Rock and Roll Express in 7:43 when Kendo Nagasaki defeat Terry Taylor by pinfall with a Kamzaki crash. Kendo Nagasaki 68, Mankind 52, Taker 55, Vader 65, Terry Taylor 50, Robert Gibson 61, Ricky Morton 61, Mankind 69. I wish my earpiece, which holds the microphone close to my mouth, would stay in my ear. 68C+. I've already sworn about that on this episode. Oh, great. Detached thigh muscle again. In a pre-show bag, great wrestling and good heat, Bob Backlund defeated Rick Rude in 9:58 by pin with a handful of tights. Rick Rude 71, Bob Backlund 81. Bob Backlund improved in Rumble 73B-. In a poor pre-show match, Susan Spirit defeated Medusa in 14:18 by Sunset Flip. Medusa 48, Susie Spirit for 34. No work improvements, a 48D+. And then in a pre-show bout that good wrestling and decent match, the crowd, Bob Orton Jr. defeated Sting and Sergeant Slaughter in 9:47. When Bob Orton Jr. defeated Sting by pinfall for the suplex, Bob Orton Jr. 74, Sergeant Slaughter 73. Sting 57, no work improvements, 74B-. Sting will be getting a push. 95A, once again, Hogan pulls it out of his arse. Mean Gene, of course, continue to improve in acting and better performance. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene, after the Galway match at Madison Square Gardens this past Sunday night, against Piper. Fans are asking me what's going to happen at WrestleMania 2 if I lose my belt. I'll continue to be carrying the WWF on my back and I'll claw my way back to the top. But I'm not going to lose the title, so it don't matter. You see, Hulkamaniacs, if you eat your vitamins, you'll be a champion like me and get to be the best name on the roster. No Flair, we're not the most popular wrestlers on the roster, brother, because everyone hates you, and at WrestleMania, I'm going to kick your butt. I don't know why I've kept trying to put WrestleMania 3 everywhere, but WrestleMania 3 is next year. So, I'm advertising next year's WrestleMania. Great. In about that decent wrestling with Cheat, the Fantastics defeated Young Stallions in 5:58 when Tommy Rogers defeated Jim Powers by pin with the rocket launcher. Tommy Rogers 52, Bobby Fulton 51, Jim Powers 42, Paul Ramone 43. Paul Ramone improved in form, 50D 2D+. In about that good heat and decent wrestling, Greg Valentine defeated Honky Tonk Man in 5:39 by pinfall. Honky Tonk Man 53, Greg Valentine 71. No work confirmed 70C+. And of course, Tito Santana comes out and gets his payback for last week. In about that great wrestling and good heat, Owen Hart, Terry Funk, and the Hart Foundation defeat Jake Roberts, Magnum TA, and Road Warriors in 5:41 when Terry Funk defeated Rowan and Boyd pin for the power drive. Terry Funk 77, Bret Hart 77, Jimmy D Not 65, Owen Hart 69, Magnum TA 64, Road Warrior Hawk 79, Animal 72, Jake Roberts 87. The World Tag Team Storylines had a segment of so is Roberts vs Funk storyline. Owen Hart in Rumble in Performance, Jimmy D Not in Technical, Jake Roberts in Technical, and Magnum TA in Technical. 76B-. I don't know how well this one goes, but let's just go with it because I'm struggling to think of one. Savage and Elizabeth went up the hill to fetch the contract. Savage fell down, lost a few matches, and Miss Elizabeth came tumbling after. And it's not going to be that after I beat you at WrestleMania 3, Steamboat. It's going to be my time to shine. It didn't sound too bad. In a decent match, Adrian Adonis defeated Fabulous Lawrence in 5:53 by pin for the Adorable Dog. Adrian Adonis 69 and Fabulous Lawrence 45. Fabulous Lawrence proven technical. Nice, 66C+. And then Howard Finkel, the ring announcer, who's also now the manager of Andre the Giant somehow. Michael and Andre the Giant has said last night was a proof at WrestleMania is going to win. He is undefeated right now and he's never going to be pinned in a tag match. He don't lose at WrestleMania. He's going to win as always. In a bad superb wrestling and great heat, Mr. Perfect defeated Stan Hansen in 7:18 by pin for the Henningplex. Stan Hansen 86, Mr. Perfect 77. No work for 76B-. In a decent match, the Killer Bees defeat Team Awesome in 7:31. Jim Burns-Earl defeated Mike Rotundo by pin for the Bee Stinger. Mike Rotundo 54, Barry Windham 70, Jim Burns-Earl 64, Brian Blair 62. No work for 69C+. In about that, I had decent reaction from the crowd. The Rockers defeated the Bulldogs in 8:26 when Shawn Michaels defeated David Boyd by pin of the Rocker Shock. Mighty Jannetty 60, Shawn Michaels 57, Dynamite Kid 84, David Boyd 79. Shawn Michaels improved in performance, 78B. Jake Roberts and Terry Funk are backstage, and Long breaks out and they have a massive brawl. In an exceptional match, Randy Savage, Roddy Piper, and Ted DiBiase defeated Jim Duggan, Junkyard Dog, and Tito Santana in 8:01 when Ted DiBiase defeated Tito Santana by pinfall. Tito 74, Jim Duggan 73, Ted DiBiase, Jim Duggan 68, 86 for Ted, Roddy Piper 90, and Randy Savage 91. 76B-. Favorite Supercard. It's just basically what I've called it. Ted DiBiase versus Tito Santana for the title. 76B-. Nice. And then Roddy Piper. I kind of mixed up the running on the show here, but there we go. What happened in Madison Square Garden was nothing. I helped a good friend win. In fact, he paid me to do it. You see, he was a fool. I'd have done it for free. You see, my goal is to get you out of WWF. And at WrestleMania, I'll get you out and cleanse the WWF because I am the rowdy one and I'm ready to fight Billy Graham. 76B-. Beautiful. In about that, decent wrestling with Cheat, Lily Kai, Linda Dallas, and Luna defeated Americana, Susan Starr, Val McIntyre in 7:45 when Linda Dallas defeated Susan Starr by pinfall. Val McIntyre 52, Susan Starr 43, Americana 39, Luna 56, Linda Dallas 44, and Lily Kai 55. No work improvements of 53C-. Let's keep moving. In an exceptional match, Ricky Steamboat, Billy Graham, and Dusty Rhodes defeated the Four Horsemen. Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Ollie Anderson 7:47. Billy Graham defeated Arn Anderson by pinfall. Dusty Rhodes 78, Billy Graham 88, Ricky Steamboat 85, Ollie Anderson 64, Arn Anderson 72, Ric Flair 92. who's still inventing in the Rumble. He's also slowed by his injury, but that's fine. And the main event tonight is Andre the Giant and Hogan taking on Harley Race and Mr. Wonderful. In an exceptional match, Harley Race and Paul Orndorff defeated Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan in 2016, when Paul Orndorff defeated Hulk Hogan by pinfall of Power Drive following defense from Ric Flair. Did this all on purpose, even if it was interference. He has been the champion, therefore he gets another chance to beat the champion at Sunday Night Super Showdown, as it will be Hulk Hogan versus Paul Orndorff. I have set this up beautifully. Also, Flair versus Dusty Rhodes one-on-one will be happening at this show, because it's a supercard, and I want to have a bit of fun with the supercard this time, because I haven't done one for a few months. And I just added this in this month, because otherwise it would just be 3 of these and a Madison Square Garden show, so yeah. Yeah, so Ric Flair versus Dusty Rhodes will also be happening on this show. Just going to say that now. That's going to be one of the semi-mains tonight. So yeah, that's going to be happening. Hulk Hogan 100, Andre the Giant 95, Paul Orndorff 86, Harley Race 80, no components an 82B. That's where we close out the night. An 81B plus. Increase our popularity in 31 regions. I'll see you live for the February Supercard very soon. 35,446 people have packed out the Carrier Dome. In a Bad Superb Wrestling Good Heat, Road Warriors defeat British Bulldogs in 1456, when Animal defeat Dynamite Kid by pinfall with Doomsday Device. The Road Warriors make defense number 11 of their tag team titles. Dynamite Kid 81, Dave Boy 81, Road Warrior Hawk 85, Road Warrior Animal 70, Road Warrior Animal 73, no Welcome 75B minus. In a decent match, the Fearsome Men, Vader, Undertaker, Mankind and Kevin Nagasaki defeat Benoit, Shane Douglas and the Rockers. In 1458, when The Undertaker defeated Shane Douglas by pinfall of the Tombstone. Kevin Nagasaki 68, Mankind 55, Undertaker 58, Vader 67, Marty Jannetty 53, Shawn Michaels 60, Shane Douglas 51, and Chris Benoit 69. Benoit in Performance, Shane Douglas in Rumble, Undertaker Flying Performance, and Shawn Michaels in Technical 67C+. And I've done this an hour before my fiance finishes work. Aha! In a Bout of Superb Wrestling and Great Heat, Tito Santana defeated Ted DiBiase in 1450 by pinfall. Tito Santana makes defense number 14 of his Intercontinental title. Ted DiBiase 82, Tito 75, no work improvements, and 82B. In a decent match, Nikita Koloff and the Young Stallions defeated Slaughter and the Rock'n'Roll Express in 1441 when Jim Powers defeated Robert Gibson by pinfall with running power slam. Robert Gibson 57, Ricky Morton 57, Silent Slaughter 78, Nikita Koloff 61, Jim Powers 48, Paul Ramone 44. Slaughter in Performance and Nikita Koloff in Flying is 69C+. In a superb match, Honky Tonk Man defeated Bob Backlund in 1438 by pinfall. The Devil Hurt Jesus. Honky Tonk Man 56, Bob Backlund 88. No work improvements at 77B. In a Bad Good Wrestling and decent wrestling crowd, Sting defeated Adrian Adonis in 1501 by pinfall. Adrian Adonis 75, Sting 60. No work improvements, 75B minus. In a decent match, Rick Rude and Terry Taylor defeated Steven Regal in 11-14, when Terry Taylor defeated Steven Regal by pinfall with a 5-arm. Rick Rude carried the match in terms of ring performance, 52, Terry Taylor 50, Rick Rude 70, no improvements, 57C+. In a decent match, the Hart Foundation and Team Awesome defeated the Fantastic Killer Bees in 1521 when Bret Hart defeated Bobby Fulton by pinfall. Mike Rotundo 54, Barry Windham 61, Jim Nadine 58, Bret Hart 69, Jim Burnsville 55, Brian Bair 51, Tommy Rogers 47 and Bobby Fulton 47. Mike Rotundo Rumble, Jim Nadine Hart in Performance and Brian Bair in Performance 66C+. I'm just going to have a quick drink because my throat is killing me. There we go. In the Bad Great Wrestling and decent match of the crowd, Arn Anderson, Ollie Anderson defeated Junior Dog and Stan Hansen in 1517 when Ollie Anderson defeated Arn Anderson. When Ollie Anderson defeated Stan Hansen by pinfall. That's a mouthful. We've got these two have great chemistry team together, which is what I expected because they're brothers. Stan Hansen 80, Junkyard Dog 76, Ollie Anderson 62, Arn Anderson 78, no work 79B. In a good match, Jim Duggan defeated Bruce Beefcake in 1504 by pinfall running clothesline tackle. Bruce Beefcake 60, Jim Duggan 72. Ho! In a poor match, Susan Starr and Susie Spirit defeated Luna and Medusa. In 1457, Susie Spirit defeated Luna by pinfall the Sunset Flip. Medusa 50, Luna 54, Susie Spirit 34, Susan Starr 43. Medusa in performance and Superstar Rumble 52D+. They're getting better. And that's followed by, I didn't realise it was going to do that, but there we go. In the battle, decent wrestling with Cheat. Lily Kai defeated Linda Dallas, felt my time, Americana 15-27. Lord of Elimination was Americana first, then Linda Dallas for finally felt McIntyre. Lily Kai makes defense number 4 for her women's title. Americana 41, Linda Dallas 42, felt McIntyre 53, Linda Kai 55. No work conference. I just thought it'd be a good way to, continue that storyline on tonight's show, and it worked. So, women's storyline heading into WrestleMania. We've only got 1 month left after tonight. In the next section of match, Ricky Steamboat, Jake Roberts, Billy Graham, and Andre the Giant defeat Harley Race, Savage, Piper, and Funk in 15-25, and Billy Graham defeated Terry Funk by pinfall. Andre the Giant 94, Billy Graham 89, Jake Roberts 88, Ricky Steamboat 88, Terry Funk 72, Piper 95, Randy Savage 92, Harley Race 77. We stay improving in Rumble, a 76B-. In a decent match, Roy Bolton Jr., Greg Valentine, and Mr. Perfect defeated Fabulous Lawrence, Michael Haynes, and Magnum TA in 14:38 when Greg Valentine defeated Fabulous Lawrence by pinfall. Fabulous Lawrence was a weak link, extraordinary chaos in response. Magnum TA 60, Michael Myers 57, Fabulous Lawrence 41, Perfect 71, Greg Valentine 75, and Bob Bolton Jr. 77. Michael Haynes in technical performance, 72B-. In about that decent wrestling without cheat, Archangel defeated Owen Hart in 14:57 by pinfall the Liger Bomb after the stretch of a Magnum TA. Archangel 37, Owen Hart 65. It's like the cool down match ahead of the main event, but 60C, I can't complain. Our next match tonight is Dusty Rhodes versus holy shit. In an exceptional match, Ric Flair defeated Dusty Rhodes in 2014 by submission. Ric Flair 98, Dusty Rhodes 78. Dusty improving in Rumble and is getting better at his gimmick, and 87B+. And in our main event tonight is Hogan taking on Paul Orndorff. In a bout that sensational wrestling and fantastic heat, Hulk Hogan defeated Paul Orndorff in 2021 by pin for the big leg drop. Hulk Hogan makes defense number 14 of his WWF World Heavyweight title. Paul Orndorff 95, Hulk Hogan 100. No work for it. It's an 89A freaking main event. That's where we end the show with a 90A. Holy crap, my friends. What a freaking show that was. A 90A main event. I'm going to give that to Paul Orndorff. And let's hope that WrestleMania gets to that boundary, which it should do with the matches we've got planned for WrestleMania. It should get there. But a 90A, I cannot freaking complain. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys live in episode number 8. Because episode 9 is going to be WrestleMania, man. But the month of March, and that will be next week. Thank you for watching.